me say how much I appreciate those of you that have been committed to the Triple M. I've been working today on trying to figure out a live format for us, whether it be Facebook, Instagram. Still working on that. Until then, we're just going to keep posting these videos this way, which is fine. I would like to get into a position where we can have a live interaction for those of you that would want to have a more class type atmosphere. But we'll get that. So let's go ahead today. We're going to do some nice movements. We're going to get down on the ground, work on our hips because I need work on my hips, okay? So let's drop down and in, get into our nice tabletop position. We're going to start out today by keep going ahead and keeping the toes. We're going to do a lot of activity with the toes or the foot position. So let's start first from the tabletop. I want you to make sure that you have padding. Don't try to do this on the floor. From the tabletop position, step out, and then I want you to take the toes and kind of point the toes in. And then let's just go back and forward. All right? Back and forward. And if you're feeling okay in your lower back, you can do that pelvic tilt. I'm going to do the pelvic tilt because I really want to open up that hip flexor complex. So let's do 5. Good. Now let's take the feet and touch the heels. Now you're going to get a whole different position here when you try to touch the heels. As I go back, my heels want to pull apart. I don't know if you can see them or not, but it's tough for me to keep them together. So I'm going to make that effort. And one more. Good. So now we're going to take and try to get the feet flat. And that's when you're going to hear a lot of popping. All right, so let's go ahead and do our rotation through. So lean and turn, push back, lean, turn, push back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now bring your hands back up underneath you. Now let's just, without going forward, let's just try to lift and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in case you didn't know, is Polk County for that hurts, or that's tight, or ow. All right, now let's go to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now let's just rock back, come forward. Good. All right. Put the hands out now, and let's go down into a low position and then push back and in. Now the feet are going to want to turn up. Good. All right, now before we go into our next spot, let's gently bring the legs in, point the toes straight back, and then let's just go into a child's pose for 5 breaths. Cross the right hand over the left. One more. Now the left hand over the right. One more. Good. Now come up. Let's bring the knees together and the feet together. Drop down into the child's pose. Put the right hand out. Take the left hand through. And just twist. Lay back onto that left shoulder. Keep reaching with that right hand. Your body's not wanting to let this loose. I think we got one more. Good. The other side. Reach with the left hand. Bring the right hand over. Rock back onto that right shoulder. Man, I'm not even getting close on this side. Good. So now we're going to come up. Oh, good. One more time than I thought we had. Let's go left leg up first. We're going to do 5 pulses through the hip. And remember, we're trying to fire the glute and open the hip flexor complex. So now 5 sweeps. Stay up, grab the right wrist with the left hand. Now we're going to do 5 45-degree angle presses. So I'm going to be pushing my hip that way. Good. Hopefully I'm not blowing into the mic here. All right. Now we're going to take this elbow. We're just going to put it into the inside of that foot or as far as you can. All right. Once we get down. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just letting that leg pulse out and in. So foot flat out to the outside of the foot. So I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Hopefully you got kind of what I was talking about on that side. Okay, now come up now. Drop down and in. Going to that other side. Foot comes up. Press forward with the hip flexor complex. Fire the glute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to sweep. Stay there on the 5th. Right hand grabs the left wrist and 45-degree opening that way. Trying to hit the psoas a little bit, iliopsoas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we're going to take this elbow down to the inside of this foot. I'm going to let it go out, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we're going to do an extra 5 because we did an extra 5 on that other side because I realized I'd gone to the non-visual side. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Step back. Let's drop down and in one more time. Toes touch. Now toe and heel touch. Push forward, now flat feet. Pop, there it was, baby. Good, now we're gonna go back, rotate. Woo, wow. I didn't realize that it had opened up that much. Okay, now we're gonna come back into our figure four. Mercy. Man, I gained quite a bit. I would say, I don't know, I'd say a good 3 or 4 inches there. All right, good. So let's step up into our squat. All right. Now, if this is too much tension for you, put your hands on the ground and rock back and forth. If you can do it without the hands on the ground, I'd prefer just some bouncing. Good. Okay. Now, let's see. I don't know if I can do. These Vibram are grippy. All right. So let's see if we can do some transitions here. So try to do it with your hands, without your hands. But if you need your hands, go ahead and use them. I don't want you to fall. So let's go ahead and get into our squat position. All right. Touch the knee down. Come back up to the squat. Touch the knee down. Come back up to the squat. Now listen, if this is hurting anything, don't do it. And you can also put your hands down. You can put your hands down, touch the knee down, and come back up. But I at least want you to make the effort. These Vibram ripping my mat up. That's okay. All right, let's do one more set. Touch. And touch. Good. All right. Go ahead and come down. Let's get into our 90-90. Sit up tall. We're going to do 5 lean forwards on the front leg. Pinwheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, those of you that aren't feeling anything on this, you can do that. And you say, oh, I'm not feeling anything there. Straighten it. You keep straightening it right here. Boom. That's it. That's all I got right there. So let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, so if this doesn't bring you anything, then you can do that. All right, so grab this foot now. We're gonna do 5 turns. If you can grab the other foot, fine. I can if I bring it back and in. I usually just grab my ankle because I'm too tight. So let's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that's not challenging to you, then you can turn and lean down. If you can do that, you need to send me that video. I would enjoy seeing it. But not me, that's as far as I can go. You say, well, that's pitiful. Yeah, that's why I do this. Imagine if I didn't do this, what would happen? I'd be an old man. Those of you that are concerned, my left hip is getting better. Pretty happy about that. All right, remember, forward bend now. And then if you are not challenged, put the leg out a little bit further. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So let's do that twist. I'm going to reach over, grab this. I'm going to grab my ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry about that. My wife and daughter just brought me a wonderful salad from the juice box. Yummy. But the kale's biting back. All right. Feet are out front. Oh, we're running out of time. 15 minutes is not a long time. All right, let's fly, babies. Let's fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's rock the baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's better. It's not by any means healed. Woo, woo, woo. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, somebody did a little running this weekend. Good. All right, quick twist. 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. Come on, Aldridge. Tick tock, tick tock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's go back into our squat and see how we did. See if we loosened our hips up at all. Not bad. Still not great, but I'm on my way. Good job. Again, I'll try to get these out earlier, but I was really hoping to do a live feed today, but we'll get there. Remember, movement is medicine, whether it's morning or midday or in the afternoon. Remember, give me a thumbs up, did this, whatever. Those little comments, you have no idea how encouraging those are to let me know that you're getting something out of what I'm doing. All right, see ya.